considering that. I'll give way to the right honourable friend.
Thank my right honourable friend for giving way and congratulate him on making a powerful speech in favour of his amendments, several of which I have signed as well. Can I just press him before he moves on this point about it being a slightly rum affair, as I think was the phrase he just used, because I don't think it's just rum because we have two options set out by the Law Commission and many other analyses as well, neither of which are being taken in this bill. So there are two good options and they're being completely ignored in this bill. But also, we have at least one of the two ministers on the front bench who repeatedly and rightly, in my view, and in many other people's view, has been a dedicated advocate of precisely the ideas that he's putting forward in his amendments, and yet it still isn't in the bill either. How much more rum can it get?
Well, I was going to spare the blushes of the right honourable gentleman and the right honourable friend and the honourable my honourable friend for Thursday. I was going to spare their blushes. But you've done it for me, and he's done it for me rather, and he's right. You know that what I'm saying doesn't just have force. But I know that they agree with it, and that no doubt will have merit and great weight. When of course I would be happy.
What I'm enormously enjoying in this session is the way in which bills are picked up and put down by different ministers, and when they're on the front bench they do one thing, and when they're on the back they say another. But this is sadly the nature of our political system currently, and it is taking a little while, I admit, for many of us to realise quite how long it can take to get things through government, and those who have been in government for many years are sharing their knowledge very generously.
Well, I mean, my right honourable friend needs to speak for himself. I would tell a story to the House. I mean, I can remember when my right honourable friend, the member for Wyre and North Preston, the Secretary of Defence, was in the seat that my right honourable friend now enjoys, and we had cross-governmental committees in the time of the government of my right honourable friend for Maidenhead, and I remember having a very fierce argument with the very senior permanent secretaries of the Treasury about this very issue, being told, but I'm not going to name them, I'm not going to name it, it would be wrong, being told that there was concern about the proliferation of criminal offences in this area because somehow it would add more regulatory burden to business. I disagreed hotly with the civil servant then, and I disagree hotly now. And he has a great opportunity, a great privilege as a minister to get on with the job that others wish to finish. We passed it on. The parcel is passed on to my honourable friend, and he can open it and enjoy the gifts within. Yes, I'll give way.
I thank my right honourable friend. He's being very generous. Can I just gently say to him that both his anecdote just now and also the intervention from my right honourable friend, for whom I have a great deal of time, the minister on the front bench, both come under the category of explanations rather than justifications for where we find ourselves now. And the bill is here, the bill is now. So all of those, while they explain why we are here, they do not justify why this stuff is not in the bill.
Well, again, I'm trying to be the diplomat here. I'm trying to be the reasonable interlocutor. We've heard my right honourable friend from Weston-super-Mare, and he's playing the bad cop. I'm trying to play the good cop with my right honourable friend, and I know that he eventually will yield to this persistent line of examination, but it will be done in a way that I hope is neither oppressive nor unreliable.